Birth control is pro-life, and I'll tell you why I think that that's the case. Birth control says we want to have the child. It says that we're going to care for the child, and we've made an assessment that the child is sustainable in a world that has an exploding population, and that's true right here at home in the United States. The proof that we are not careful and we're not planning and we don't have enough control is that we have 400,000 children in foster care. Many of those children are ill, and when they age out of foster care, they're going to be incarcerated and suffer lifetime medical problems. So-called pro-life activists in a poll were asked, did they feel that they had any obligation to adopt any children that they encouraged to be brought into this world that were in foster care and didn't have parents? And their answer, 71% said no, they had no such obligation. There was one response that was very interesting from a, quote, pro-life activist, and it was that if there are 400,000 children in foster care right now, and we have about 1 million abortions a year, by crunching the numbers, they're saying it's unethical to be against abortion. Certainly, it's unethical to be against birth control. These same pro-life activists oppose the very things that help sustain children. Federal programs that deal with nurturing, education, the disabled children, lunches and dinners. How can they do that? Can you imagine how many more children would be at risk if we didn't have these programs? The world is suffering from a population explosion, and it doesn't seem that we put any restraint on it. In the United States, our population has doubled twice, and it's probably going to double again by 2050. We only have so many resources. What we import is supplementing the footprint that we're making on this earth that exceeds our capacity to satisfy that footprint. I respect an individual's religious belief that conception, a fecundated ovum, is the beginning of life. But that religious belief is not the law, it is not medical science, and it may not be imposed on the rest of us. We have to have birth control for all of the reasons I've said. And that's why I say that birth control is pro-life.